Hey, good evening, everybody. It's Carl. Welcome back to the bathroom. That means it's time for a shave. 24 hours of growth, and I got 1 day left in my work week, so I got to make myself pretty nice and smooth so my bosses don't gripe. All right, so hope everybody's doing well. It is Thursday, and weekend is upon us. So let's get shaving because I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Yeah, I'm boring, I know. All right, so what are we using? New month, new theme. I don't have one quite yet, but today's shave is going to be a little bit special. It's dedicated to two of my fantastic coworkers. They are not wet shavers, but they are friends of mine and recently have become viewers. A couple more of my coworkers found out that I do these rambling shave videos, and we actually spent a little bit of downtime in the office watching my videos and having a good time and laughing. So this shave is dedicated to them. The first one I'm going to give a little shout out to is Mr. Don Thornton. Great guy, great paramedic. I've had a blast working with him on a regular basis over the past 3 years. And man, I hope we can continue to do it as long as the program will allow. And the second one, I've mentioned this lady before. She was the one who gave me the puck of, 2 pucks actually, of Williams Mug Soap. Her and her family were out on vacation, and she was so sweet and thought about me when she saw it in the shop. So she picked me up 2 pucks. She actually texted me and was like, "Hey, I found this. Do you have some?" I said, "Yeah, it's great soap." She bought me 2 pucks. Super nice of her. Amy Jarosek, thank you so much for the soap. And I'm glad, I don't know if I'm glad that you found my videos, but you laughed so hard at them. Super encouraging about watching these videos. So thank you for that. And thank you for this. The Williams Mug Soap has been blooming for about 30 minutes. This is going to be lather number 15 on this puck. So for those of you guys who don't know, maybe I am trying to work my way through the puck of Williams soap to see how long it lasts and see how many lathers I can get out of it. I've been using it primarily for head shaves, but I have done a couple, 2 or 3 or 4 face shaves with it. And that's what we're going to do tonight. So that's going to be the software portion. I've got I washed with the Barbasol. And for the brush, Omega Bowler 10098. Razor. This is going to be a little different. I don't typically use this razor when I don't have a lot of growth because it's super efficient. But this is the Razor Rock German 37C slant. Now, for Don and Amy, who probably don't know what a slant razor is, take a look. See how the safety bar is kind of crooked? So what that does is that kind of torques the blade, changes the shaving angle. It's supposed to make it a little more efficient, if I'm not mistaken. A little more aggressive, as some people would call it. It's a great shave. This is a very comfortable razor. This was actually gifted to me by a gentleman who I don't see around in the groups anymore. I hope he's doing well. If you're watching this, buddy, thanks again for the razor. I hope you're well. For the post, we'll be going Thayer's with Witch Hazel with Aloe. There's words in there somewhere. Aquavelva 5-in-1 sensitive. And because when you use Williams Mug, the box specifically says you should pair it with Aquavelva Ice Blue. So that's what we're doing. All right, so let's get shaving. Face is wet. Wetter now. And a little bit of the Bloom water. So I'm not going to beat this lather into submission in a bowl like I have been doing. Mentioned it in one of my other videos. I've been kind of doing just an off the puck lather with my head shaves, getting pretty decent results. This can be kind of a finicky soap to lather, but we'll see what we can do. So let's see, it's Thursday. I got 1 more day left in my work week, and I'm off for the weekend. Everything's going good. I got nothing to say. New month. Got to figure out a theme. If anybody's got any theme suggestions for these shaves, let me know. Historically, I do, February is the month of love, where I use Soap Commander Love, which is the rose scented soap. I don't have any more of that soap, but I still have some of the After Balm, so I may do that. I do actually have a brand new tin of Sterling Rose that I picked up, that I may do that. Just keep the month of love theme. I also could probably use the Dr. John's Aphrodite, which has got several different scents, but it's got a very strong rose scent as well. That may be what I do. Roses for the month of February, because love, right? All right, so we've got a pretty fair amount of soap here in the brush. So once again, because I was talking and loading, a little extra moisture on the face will never hurt. Saturday's around the corner. I get to play catch up on my shave video watching while I enjoy my morning coffee. That's actually becoming quite a nice ritual for me. I did get a chance to watch Flash Boredom's latest shave video where he used the Erasmic stick. I think he did that. He even mentioned it in his video. I think he did it to spite me. He gave me a little mention, said I inspired him to use it. I think he just wanted to show off his skills at lathering that terrible soap. But maybe if I buy some of his $20 a bottle Welsh water, I will get a lather from that stick as well as he did. That being said, I would probably have to go dig it out of the, hey, soap in the eye. Dig it out of the trash, because that's where it's living right now. All right. So we're going to try and get a decent lather here. I think I'm going to get it. It's not going to be too airy. And if it is, well, I beat the clock with the Erasmic last week, so I'm sure I can do it with this Williams, but I don't think I'm going to need to. I mean, look at that. We got a pretty good lather. If I could keep the soap out of my eye and out of my nose, we might be doing pretty well. All right, I'm going to call that lathered, and we're going to get shaving. It is a little thin, a little dissipating, but that's all right. What the heck, man? Lather everywhere. So ridiculous. Oh, I love this razor. Such a good razor. And it'll probably cut me. This is actually, at least for the first pass so far, very comfortable with the 24 hours growth. So this razor, depending on how smooth and nice it is on the subsequent passes, may become one of my regular rotation shavers. I don't remember if I mentioned it, but I'm using the Treat Silver again. Third shave on this blade before I bin it. So if there's any issues with the shave, I'm going to blame that blade. But so far, very comfortable. Little tender, better in the mustache area, but that's pretty typical for my baby soft skin by the last shave of the week. I typically tend to start getting a little irritated around the mustache as my face still becomes accustomed to regular shaving. Or 4-day in a row shaving, I should say. All right. Second pass against the grain. So yeah, so we sat in the office. Let's see, we were talking, and two of my coworkers knew about the shave videos. I don't know if they had ever watched any of them. Actually, I know for sure one of them hadn't, and I think Don had mentioned he may have watched one or two, but he never said anything about them. So probably because he was such a nice guy, he was trying not to embarrass me. And so had some downtime. We were sitting around in the office, and I don't know how we got on the topic of YouTube videos. And I had said something about my channel, and Amy was like, "What? You make YouTube videos?" So the cat was out of the bag. Had to give her the channel address. And like I said, I think we watched two of the shave videos, and maybe one or two of the non-shaving videos. I think it was one of the cooking videos, and then maybe one of my spicy noodles or something like that. Anyway, like I said, super great gal, super supportive. We laughed, we joked. Nobody made me feel like a weirdo, except for that one guy who is not going to get named. He sat across the office and just looked at me like I was crazy. I talked about him last week too, or a couple weeks ago. A couple shaves ago. Anyway. Second pass is good. Yeah, still a little stubbly. I think I may have to add either a little soap or a little water to this brush. So let's do a little of both so we can get this last pass and maybe some pickups in. You know, it was funny when I shaved the other day, the way that Erasmus stick kind of reminds me of this Williams, but to a much more thin degree. No matter what I did, I have not been able to get that soap. So Flash Boredom, if you're watching this, man, front me a couple of bottles of that Welsh water, and I'll pay you on Tuesday. How about that? Last pass, we're going to go against the grain. That is one thing Amy was shocked about, is that the 3 passes. Once I explained it to her, she was like, well, that makes sense. But I think most people who don't understand or know about wet shaving don't realize that you shave 3 times in a go. I didn't until I started watching videos and learning. So, and now we're all just a little bit smarter, and she can take that knowledge to her grave, knowing that guys who stand in front of the mirror and shave their faces on YouTube shave 3 times. Good audio feedback from the slant. So this last pass is getting a little uncomfortable, some tugging. Nothing major, but not as smooth as the first 2, whether it's the blade or my skin. or whatever. Doesn't matter because we're almost finished. And just the pickups now. Woohoo! I'm telling you, the best thing I ever did was grow back this goatee. Use it as a little soap dispenser, so I don't have to re-brush my face to get these pickups. I think that's it. Don't want to overshave. God forbid you do that, right? Alright, so we're rinsed off beautifully. Camera hasn't fallen yet, so that's always a bonus. And since I'm here, we'll do the post on camera. A little bit of witch hazel. I feel like I missed a spot there. Let's see. Oh, loud, yeah. Did I not shave that at all? Not the smartest practice. I'm probably gonna have bad razor burn there. Oh well, what you gonna do? All right, so that is that. And then we will go with the Ice Blue Aqua Velva. Woohoo! Yeah, there's a little tingle. A little overshaving happened. I did have a little weeper. That's actually from where I cut myself Sunday with the Starling. All right. Caught the vapors. All right. Now for the last bit, Aqua Velva, 5-in-1. I really wish that that smelled like the blue. It's got a great scent, but it does not match. Compliments, but doesn't match. I wanted it to, when I bought it, I wanted it to smell like Old Blue, but it doesn't. That's it. The shave is done. Just under 20 minutes, whatever it is. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go to bed and get ready for the exciting day of work tomorrow. Thank you so much for spending some time with me this evening. I hope you have a great rest of the week and a great weekend. Hopefully you get to spend some time with your friends and family, because that is super important. Once again, Dawn, Amy, everybody else who watches, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're laughing. And I'll see you on Sunday for Silky Smooth Sunday. Have a great night and God bless.